For more than 3 decades, Chicago's been the host to some of the biggest names in gospel music, most of the time filling the lakefront with the sounds of a great music and good family-friendly time. Now this year, no different, and the buzz is already building for the 33rd Annual Gospel Music Festival. Here to talk about it is Ivy Hall, the Gospel Music Fest manager, and Glenn Johnson, the choir director for one of this year's many Chicago-based acts that will perform. Thanks so much for coming in, guys. We were talking a little bit in the break about how there was a time that the Gospel Fest was not on the lakefront.
Right. So we, in 2011, rolled the festival into one day at the Taste of Chicago and reintroduced it in 2012, but brought it to the community. We brought it directly to Bronzeville, where this genre became popular over 80 years ago. And we were in Ellis Park. Because the festival is so popular and we grew so big, we decided to bring it back downtown to Millennium Park in 2015 for the 30th celebration of the festival.
Well, it makes sense. I mean, the Jazz Fest is down there. All the big events are down there. So why not have the Gospel Fest? And Glenn, you've been involved all the time, you and your group. And your group, tell me the name of your group. And you guys have been in existence 33 years.
30 years.
30 years,
Glenn Johnson, the voice of Inner Peace,
okay,
yes.
All right.
These are all friends of mine. We live in the same community up in the North Shore of Illinois. And we just enjoy getting together and enjoy each other. And it helps being friends because we've been together 30 years, so that means something.
Is it original music, or do you make up your own music? Have you written your own music? Or?
I'm so glad you asked. I am the composer of the majority of the music that we do.
Wow, that's cool. That's very
And they
nice.
trust me enough to perform the songs that I write for them.
Will there be some, what can we expect this year?
Well, we're working on our 3rd CD, which is very, very exciting, coming off a year that we had for 2017, being involved in so much. We received some awards. We went to Jacksonville to receive 3 awards, actually.
Congrats.
And that was exciting. So when we took part in the audition for the Gospel Fest, from that time to the time we were actually on stage was such an exciting time.
Wow.
And then to win the audition and then to actually be there on the lakefront. And it's such an experience. It's a happening down there because all the big screens and the lights and the sound, it was just fabulous.
And doing what you love makes it even better, right?
Yes.
And Ivy, you've got a lot of folks who are coming, doing what they love. This gives them fire. It keeps them going, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's so great. You know, gospel is the music of hope and inspiration, and it's, you know, we so need it in these times. And it's just transcended over all other genres. You know, we've inspired blues and jazz and country. And
Right.
you know, gospel is just at the forefront of all the genres.
What kind of crowd are you expecting this year?
We are expecting a packed house. We are going to pack Millennium Park and pack the Chicago Cultural Center.
How many acts can we expect?
We will have we'll have a full schedule, Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
So over
Saturday
20 acts, yes.
So Friday,
for
not
sure.
Sunday though. Friday, because everybody has to go to church and sing gospel, right?
Right, exactly.
That's
so
right.
we're Friday in the Chicago Cultural Center,
Okay.
and then we move out to Millennium Park, and then we're in Millennium Park all day on Saturday.
Let's hope for good weather, that's for sure.
Yes, we're going to have amazing weather.
Yeah, you always have big names. Is it cool for you, Glenn, to see some of the big names?
It is very exciting to see the people, and I've purchased their CDs and I listen to them all the time, then to see those people live and in person, it is very exciting. I love it.
And gospel isn't the only family-friendly programming that the city has. There's more, right?
Oh, no, absolutely. Department of Cultural Affairs and Special Events, we have year-round programming. In addition to gospel, you know, we're celebrating Chicago's music legacy actually this year with kicking it off Memorial Day weekend with the House Music Festival in Millennium Park. And then we have, that's Memorial Day week, yes, Memorial Day weekend. And then the next weekend is the Gospel Music Festival. Then the weekend after that is the Chicago Blues Festival, all in Millennium Park.
How do you get people to take advantage more of our city?
You know, I think we just have great offerings, and what's best is that it's free admission.
That's the best part,
yes. We have these headliners that, you know, you would have to see, you know, pay to see hundreds of dollars, and we have it for free in our parks, so.
Well, Glenn, are you going to kick out some new stuff this year?
Absolutely.
Looking forward to it. Thank you both for coming. Appreciate it. The 33rd Chicago Gospel Music Festival is, set your calendars, June 1st to the 2nd. We'll be here before we know it, right? It is in Millennium Park in the Chicago Cultural Center, as Ivy mentioned. You can find more details about this year's big acts at cityofchicago.org. We're going to leave you with a performance in our studio with some of Glenn's choir, the voice of Inner Peace.